Hi everyone, it's Kel. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you here. I wanted to talk a little bit about the dark part of the Divine Mother. What you have to look out for in a vibrational world in order to get the things you want. Now there are different levels to the Divine Mother, just as there are different levels in your body of receptive force, so too there are different levels of receptive force in her as well. But the overall arcing thing about the Divine Mother is that whatever you believe is what you're going to get. And that's a biggie. So if you believe you're less than what you are, you will receive that. Now, let's just say, for example, you believe you're bad at business, or you believe you don't have any worth at your business, and this is due to maybe your family growing up. You have low self-esteem, but you have a really good business idea and a fantastic service. The Divine Mother gives you what you believe because she loves you. So how do I say this better? If you don't believe in yourself, then she will keep giving you situations that cause that, because that's all you can believe in. Does that make sense? So if you had a business with a really good idea, like I was just talking about, but you didn't believe that you could make money at it, then she's going to give you situations and ideas that match that deep belief in you. So that's why we have to work on ourselves. And it's hard and it's confusing, but it's critical that we work on ourselves to release all these early or negative ideas about ourselves, because each one of us is fantastic and we have come a really, really long way from nothing to being in this, to all through the ant and insect world, into the reptile world, into the mammal world. We have come a very long way. We are fantastic and we are becoming gods. So you need to remember that. And one thing I want to explain about her is in dream. She speaks to you in dream. That's when you go back to her. That's the truth. This world here is not the truth. This is the world of the Father. This is the work world. But when you go back home, you go into that dream state and you get the truth there. And this understanding her metaphoric language is a little bit tricky. So she can tell you, she can forecast things because she knows all versions of you in all different dimensions. So she can forecast things, she can warn you about things, she can give you messages, but you have to be able to understand her metaphoric language. And her metaphoric language is personalized. There are some motifs that are universal. However, how they're used, they are curved to what your psyche knows. So when we're talking about her matching your energy, and if you believe you are nothing, you can have dreams where you're shown that you are nothing. Now, I know this is a little bit tricky because she's giving you messages, but she's always matching your frequency. So it's a little bit of self-understanding and following the feeling of knowing. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, and you remember that dream, that's the time to remember the fulcrum of the dream. And as you go through the day, working and doing things, because movement brings the truth of that out. Movement is the secret thing to understanding her language sometimes. If you don't understand, you go for a walk and you're ruminating, and then you let your mind drift and go elsewhere. And it is in that letting go that the truth comes to the surface in everything. So she is the great mystery, and her mystery lives in emotion. Emotion that flows from being uncontainable and chaotic to being centered in deep compassion. And that resonance is the resonance we're building. And then after we build it, it's maintaining it. So the darkness that resides in her is, again, whatever you believe about yourself, she's going to say, yes, you're right. Here you go. So if you're a complete ass and you think you're fantastic, you're going to attract some pretty fantastic stuff. But if you're a big ass who's behaving like you're fantastic, but deep down, you believe you're nothing, or you're this, or you're that, she's going to match it. She matches the deepness of the frequency, not all this surface stuff. She matches the frequencies, the deep frequencies that we have tucked away in our body. And that's why working on ourselves somatically and mentally can build the bridge to strong vibrations in self-love. When you have strong vibrations in self-love, you draw out the best of everything. The best of everything. So that's the work. The work is self-love. The work is self-love, high-speed frequencies in the organs. And there are many ways to go about that. But today, I just wanted to let you know, whatever you believe, whatever the deep mind of you believes, she's bringing it to you. And that's the critical thing. So honoring the self is key. And we can honor ourselves in many ways. We honor ourselves through the food we feed our bodies. We honor ourselves through the people we align with. We honor ourselves through the conditions that we accept, and so on and so forth. So honoring the self is the beginning of the path. And honoring the deep truth of who you really are is key. It's key. Because the more you lie to the world, the more you lie to yourself. And it holds in the body. And it warps your vibration, your resonance. Your resonance, your authentic resonance, that is to be true to you. Because doing the work is critical. I can't say that enough. Doing the mind work, doing the body work. The other day I went for some somatic body work because it was referred to me. Now, normally I didn't really want to do this, but because it sort of came to me, I knew that I had to go do this. It sort of came through this person and that person. It was, Kelly, you should do this. And sometimes I get lost in the mind. So I allowed it to come to me, and I went to this woman and she says, I can do this on you, or I can do this. Which one do you want? I said, you choose. And she chose, and she was working on this very strange breathing thing. And I thought, oh my God, really, should I be here? And after, it was in the second hour, she worked on me for 2 hours. In the second hour, suddenly, it was a little tiny shift in me. And suddenly I felt total alignment, and all the pain in my head, shoulder, and body disappeared. And in that moment, I had a massive flow, and tears started running down my face and my heart started aching. And I knew it was because of some early conditions. Number one, that I found confusing and didn't understand. And number two, in light of that, I didn't honor myself. So we're learning how to truly honor the self, because each one of us is so magnificent, not one more than the other. When we're all in total alignment, we're all the same. And that is a beautiful thing, because it means ultimate harmony, ultimate goodness, ultimate sincerity, ultimate authenticity. And there's nothing more beautiful than having a group of people who are moving in those resonances together. So I hope this video showed you the dark side of the goddess. That's just one dark side. There are many, and they all have to do with vibration and where our vibration is at. But this one, this dark side of her, is the most critical one, because this is affecting you moment to moment, day to day. So doing the work is essential. All right. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.